Hello and welcome to HCS Connects. I'm Kelly Gorel with Hampton City Schools. Today we have Edwina Forrest with us, who is our Director of Food and Nutrition Services. So welcome to HCS Connects.
Thank you for having me today.
Well, and we're excited to get you in, as we know every week's a busy week for you, but especially this week as it is National School Lunch Week. So tell us about what is National School Lunch Week.
National School Lunch Week is a time where we get to highlight our nutritious meals that we serve to our students every day. And this week highlights 75 years of our National School Lunch Program.
So 75 years, that's National School Lunch Program. So that's throughout the nation that they've been using the National School Lunches. So when you say highlight our nutritious meals, what do students typically get during a school lunch?
So we do serve our popular items that kids love: pizza, hamburgers, and chicken patties, but we are highlighting fresh fruits and vegetables on our menu. So we're offering steamed broccoli, steamed cauliflower, baked sweet potatoes, and baked potatoes will be on our menu. We also are going to start roasting some vegetables, so our kids will have roasted broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. So also, we have some new items this year. We have taco spuds, where we are topping our potatoes with taco meat. And we also have pasta Alfredo. We also have items that are plant-based, that we have our Morning Star burger and our Morning Star chicken nuggets, which again are plant-based items that we're introducing to our students this school year.
So 75 years, but school lunches have certainly evolved. I mean, I used to always get school lunch whenever I went to school eons and eons and eons ago. And I'm sorry, but I just remember getting a lot of pizza and cheese rolls.
Well,
so that seems very nutritious now.
Yes, definitely it has changed. And we do have kids get whole grain items. So we try to get white whole grain items so they can't tell the difference in a regular hamburger bun and a whole grain hamburger bun.
Hey, that's the best way. And we do that even at home with my own kids. It's like kind of the trickery piece of that it still tastes the same, but it's definitely healthier.
Absolutely.
So there is a theme to this week, and it's something to do with peace and love. What is the theme? And that is also, that theme is set by the nation.
Yes, it's set by the School Nutrition Organization, and it is peace, love, and school lunch.
So what will we see throughout our schools from our cafeteria workers with peace, love, and school lunch?
So they are spinning on the theme, so we will see that 70s vibe going on of the peace and love incorporated in our school lunch. So the peace will be there along with the love that we serve every day.
Excellent. Well, and you serve a lot every day because it's not just lunch. We also serve breakfast, correct?
That is correct.
So about how many lunches and breakfasts do we serve daily in Hampton City Schools?
We serve 12,000 lunches and 7,000 breakfasts every day. We also have schools that have after-school programs, and we serve after-school snacks to the schools that have after-school programs.
Holy smokes, so you're talking almost 20,000 meals a day between lunch and breakfast that we're serving in Hampton City Schools.
Absolutely.
And I'm not even going to multiply that by 5 for a week, and I'm not going to do it for the year, but that is a lot of food.
It is.
And I know that, during the pandemic, or during COVID, we had a no-cost meals for all of our students because there was a waiver of the summer meal program that kind of just kept extending for all school divisions throughout the nation,
yes,
correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So, but that now has stopped for this school year, and we're kind of back to doing business how we do business everywhere. So now students are starting to have to pay for lunches in other school divisions, but not here in Hampton City Schools. So why is there no cost still to our students?
So Hampton City Schools is a community eligibility provision school district.
Okay.
So that means our students are afforded breakfast, lunch, and a snack at no cost.
Every student?
Every student. So we are, as you just mentioned, back to the traditional way. We did have waivers during the pandemic that allowed students to eat meals at no cost. But now, Hampton City Schools is a community eligibility provision school, and all of our students are afforded meals at no cost.
And that's this entire school year?
This is in this entire school year.
Okay, which is different because we've seen things pop up from other school divisions trying to explain to families all of a sudden why they need to put money on their lunch accounts and different things. But for us, it's no cost except if they want
If they want a la carte items, yes, they do have to have money on their account. But if they want a breakfast lunch, they do not have to have any money on their account. That meal is afforded to them at no cost.
So what are some examples of like a la carte items?
So they can get chips. We have
So those kind of snacks.
snacky, yes,
Okay.
fresh baked whole grain cookies would be the items that they can get a la carte. And we have beverages too, water, and fruit and juice drinks that they can buy a la carte.
Okay, and through that though, they would still have to purchase those, and we're still using My Payment Plus?
Yes, we are using My Payments Plus, and we are a cashless entity. So students do have to have money on their account. We don't accept cash or checks or money orders at our point of sale.
Okay, and they can go right on the Hampton City School website under the Food Nutrition Department and sign up for the My Payment Plus,
Yes,
get
they
their
can.
account, and then just start putting money on that. So if their child wants to purchase an a la carte item.
Yes, only yes, if they want to purchase an a la carte. Otherwise, their meals
good to go.
are no cost.
Excellent. So again, nearly 20,000 meals a day between breakfast, lunch, and after school program. That's a lot of individuals. So tell us kind of the ins and outs of food nutrition services, because I know there's a lot of responsibility behind that.
Yes, so we have managers, we have our food service workers. We do have substitutes that are right in there working and serving our students. My office is made up of, we have 10 office staff that oversee and help make sure everything is needed for the schools.
Because it's not just about serving students. You're ordering the food, you're cooking the food. There's a lot that goes into those nutritious breakfast and lunches every day.
Yes, it is.
And I know that, let's say, if you were fully staffed throughout the entire school division, approximately how many employees would be in food nutrition services?
A little over 200.
And I know that we definitely still have some vacancies, just
Yes,
like
we do.
everyone does.
Yes, we do.
But you all are doing a great job with recruiting. So tell me what type of positions you're looking to still hire, and if I wanted to, take that opportunity, how would I go about that?
So we are hiring part-time food service employees, also substitute employees, and we have a food service maintenance position available along with a food service staff lead position. And on Wednesdays, we have open interviews from 9 to noon for our food service worker positions and our substitute positions.
So that's every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, 9 to noon.
Where do I go?
You go to 1589 Wingfield Drive, and we can service you 9 to noon if you want to come in and become a food service worker.
Well, and really that has been quite successful. You all started that, you and transportation, started doing that every single Wednesday. Gosh,
Yeah,
it's been about a year and a half now, because we started that during COVID.
Yes.
With individuals coming in, and you've seen some success with that.
Absolutely. Because it's being open, individuals can just walk in, and they don't even have to have their application completed at that time, and they can have an open interview, but they still have to do the online application afterwards. But it's an open 9 to 12 to come in for an interview.
But there are people there to assist if they need help with that open
Always,
application.
absolutely.
So it's not just the interview, they could do their application right there on the
Right
spot.
there on spot, yes.
So that's very convenient for anyone that would like to come in and be part of the team.
Absolutely.
'Cause it really is. I was in a building as an administrator. And everybody thought I was crazy, but my favorite part of the day was eating lunch with sixth graders. And every day I would walk around and sit with the different groups, and they would call me over like, hey, and you wouldn't think that, but sixth grade would. And there's such a great relationship that the cafeteria managers and the workers have with students as they're coming through the line and having, those conversations.
Yeah, so we try to develop that camaraderie to let them know that food is love, and we want to show that to our students so they have that welcoming environment when they come into our serving line.
So I know that you have got such a great team. I mean, they really, and it's not just your team, they are the Hampton City Schools team. But are there any shout outs you would like to give to 1, 2, maybe 3 staff members today?
Yes, there are 3 individuals that I want to give a shout out to. We have Jackie Fogy, we have Shiho Adams, and Carrie Murphy. Those are 3 managers that have taken on the charge. They oversee 2 of our schools. So they have worked tremendously hard because of us being short-staffed. I had to think of outside the box of ways to make sure our students were being fed and our staffs were being supervised. So those 3 managers oversee 2 schools individually, so that's out of the norm because usually managers only oversee 1 school.
Okay.
And they are doing an excellent job, and I just truly appreciate them for when I bought this to them, they were willing and stepped up to the plate to be willing to oversee 2 schools for us this year.
And that's awesome.
It is.
We've heard of so many different staff members that are wearing different hats, taking on different responsibilities because of the national teacher shortage or for transportation shortage or food and nutrition services, because we still have students every day.
Yes.
We still need to get them to and from school. We still need to
Gotta
feed
feed them, yes.
And they still need to learn. So
Absolutely.
we have had some phenomenal staff members that have just stepped up to the plate to really just dive in and help out to do whatever's needed for students. And it's true in your
Yes,
department as well.
absolutely.
So as we wrap up though, is there anything else you'd like to share with us as far as how we can know what's going on with food and nutrition services?
Yes, the community can follow us on Facebook at Hampton City Schools Food and Nutrition Services or on Instagram at HC Schools Cafe.
And I will say, I do follow. We try to repost and like, and there are some great pictures that always come out of there because you're such a spirited team.
Yes.
And this week is no different, and really seeing that peace, love, and school lunches pictures are just phenomenal. So I encourage everyone to definitely follow you all.
Yes, thank you.
Well, and thank you so much for being here today. And we wish you the best of luck for this Food School Lunch Week.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on HCS Connects. Remember, it's easy to stay connected.